haven't been this wrong about an anime in so long. Anyway, welcome to my corner of the internet. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I very much so appreciate you. And man, let's just get into the video. I haven't been so wrong about an anime like this in such a very long time. It's genuinely refreshing. Because being wrong about an anime, a manga, being wrong about just a certain material is incredibly refreshing. Like, it's almost like I recognize my biases. Like, I immediately just was like, no to this. Like, I saw the manga, like, let's just say a year or some change ago, and I just didn't know that it was cooking like this. Like, the anime changed my entire perspective on this, and I just did not believe that this would be something I'm so excited to watch week to week to week, and I'm sorely missing it. I'm talking about Undead Unluck by Yoshifume Tozuka, and this is a shonen dark fantasy. We have two main characters, Fuko and Andy. Bro, like, I am so wrong about this anime that it is unbelievable. This anime, it lost me in the beginning. Like, it had this almost gratuitous need for, like, fan service that was, like, almost, like, unbearable. Like, I can deal with fan service. Like, fan service doesn't always bother me, but when it's so unnecessary and so random, like, I like when it's like a cute randomness that just happens, and it's like, ooh, huh, and then we like move on, and like we're to the story. It's like, oh, she's naked, okay, let's move on. Oh, he's naked, oh, we move on. Like, it didn't seem like that in Undead Unluck in the beginning. But man, was I wrong. It just kept cooking. I love the ridiculousness of it. I love the ingenuity, the imagination, and the way this was animated. They gave it the time it needed, and they decided we want to give this show the breath that it needs. And what this anime excels at, what this show entirely excels at, is the imagination of it all.
Dynamite?
Undead Unluck has this ability to subvert expectations. I love how our first fight kicks off basically the first arc. Like, it turned its on its head. I was not sure where we were going with this until, like, someone very important and very pivotal to the story is dead, and then we're just like, all right, it now begins. Like, the story with the artifacts, the verses, the different powers. Oh, the power system is basically negators. Basically, they have these powers that are in different categories. It can be something that is put upon a character or put upon themselves. The powers are different, wide-ranging, and the executions of these powers, some of them are unwieldy, but when you really get a chance to see how the author, like, wrote it, it's cool. Like, it's genuinely cool. Like, I know for a fact I would have loved this when I was a teenager, watching all sorts of different anime and reading all sorts of different manga. Like, this is cool, man. This is one of those shows that I think could have hanged out with some of the top shows, because it has the imagination. It's super cool, and it was just, and it has that, like, imaginative ideas that we love in anime, bro. Like, he has a sword, but he sheaths it within his, like, hand, and he uses his body parts in different ways. Andy is so cool as a character, and it's so random the way he uses his powers. And then there's just different powers that are so cool. Like, I'm just frothing at the mouth with how much excitement I feel when I watch this anime, because it was genuinely exciting to watch it. And I was surprised when different things happen, different characters showcase their powers. There's different rules. The monsters that we deal with, those are interesting to say the least. Like, and basically we're fighting against God. That's like, you know what? I'm here for it. Let's fight against an unbelievable force that we're probably not going to win against, but it might be a little bit different this time because Fuko and Andy are just here and they have some ability to make something happen, you know? And then there's this need to chase and find more negators to help out, and then the round table and the different... Listen, man, I think this is so chocked full of different ideas, and I think that's what I liked so much about this, was it's so chocked full of ideas and different execution of powers that it never necessarily feels stale when something's revealed. It almost feels like everything's in line with itself, and we're able to experience the story along that randomness, that journey, that just like... This author really had some fun. Like, they had to have had so much fun just writing a story that was like interesting. Like, that's the best way I can talk about Undead Unluck. It was interesting. It was a breath of fresh air. It was a different shonen. It had the zaniness. It had all the fun. It had the enjoyment, and it had the heartbreaking moments, like the zombie teacher who wanted to get married. I felt something with that. Genuinely felt something with that. And then it's the heartbreaking moments. It's the emotional moments within our characters, and it's also Fuko learning to deal with her powers, deal with her loss, deal with how negators are losing different things. And then I love that we have random rule changes and they shake up the world. Undead Unluck is definitely like... It's just a new wave of shonen. Like, that, I see why this survives. Like, I don't always feel that way about a lot of new shonen, but I see why this anime survives. And this is one of those animes that could have survived in any era, and I think it would have been just as loved. Like, this show definitely needs more support and love. So if you have not heard of this anime, please go check it out because it deserves all the acclaim, all the interest. And as a reviewer, I've been so wrong about it. Like, I'm gonna read the manga because, like, this better get another anime season because, man, I want this to keep cooking. I want this to get more episodes. Like, if they kept putting this on, oh my God, this is great. I know I just gushed about this for about 7+ minutes, but Yu Yu is a great anime, and I know that sounds like Yu Yu Hakusho, but this anime is good. This manga is pretty fire, and I hear the manga is even better. So, you know, I'm gonna be right in there like swimwear. I strongly advise you to go check out Yu Yu. I think you would be pleasantly surprised once you get past the first couple chapters. Even the first arc, they just start cooking in a way that was just like unbelievable to me. Anyway, please check this out. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take care and be well. Also, happy Friday.